My name's Peter Nutall. I've been in EO Queensland for 17 years and still a member, active member, and loving my journey. Early in my experience with EO, I went to a Vern Harnish event. We talked about the Rockefeller habits, and for me that really got me in EO. He's one of the founding members of EO. I then took my team along to a Vern Harnish event a year or so later, implemented those things into my business, and that's what's driven my business from where I was then to fourfold of where I am today, and grown the business fourfold with the team, which has been really exciting to work around the 3-year plan, the 12-month plan, the quarterly plans, the monthly plans, the weekly plans, the daily huddles, to give a rhythm in the business, which is a big part of what he's about. Well, the Vern Harnish experience for me was a critical turning point for me to think bigger, to look to the future, to actually document and create plans for the success of my business, success of my team, and created some fundamentals around our cultural values in the business. So the impact that Vern Harnish had, and many of the other speakers I've had in EO, but particularly around that one, is creating that rhythm, creating that routine, creating that consistency in the business, creating the alignment across my team, and creating those opportunities for us to continue to grow and continue to look to the future that we do today. And EO University is where people from EO around the world gather together in a city or a location, normally 500 to 800 people, and they get some great speakers, some great cultural events, immersion into that country, and it's something that for me has been transformational in my EO journey. Well, I've been to several EO universities, but in particular a highlight was when I went to the Istanbul University, where I was able to take my daughter. She was 18 at the time, and the thing around EO is the flexibility they have. At the time they had an age limit of 21 years. I wrote to the global board and said, we need to think of the next generation, and they wrote back and said, we've changed the rules to 18. So I was able to take my daughter along to experience some of those things in Istanbul, to go and go to the Grand Bazaar at night. The first time it's ever been open at night, we had 800 EOers in there, belly dancers, the food, it was amazing. Going to the Hagia Sophia there, going to the underground cisterns there, just meeting with those people from around the world really opened my eyes to the growth and the opportunities that we have in EO. At the EO University in Istanbul was transformational. For me, my daughter actually works with me in the business and actually created a closer bond. The learnings in our business to how we can structure that, how we can create that continuous improvement in our business has really helped us to where we are today, and we're continuing to grow. An EO exploration is where you go somewhere in the world as a group, which is very exclusive for EO members. For example, in 2018, I went to Kenya with my son. Together we went there. We went to Nairobi. We went to EO members' houses. We got to share dinner with them. In there, we got to have an experience with the family. They brought in entertainment, pretty cool places. A double infinity pool was somewhere that we went to, the events afterwards. And then we went to a conservation park, which they closed the park, Barana Conservation Park, where they breed and raise rhinos there. That we had 100 EO members there, we had 130 staff looking after us, the helicopters was in, we had the game park to ourselves, seeing the lions, doing kills, watching the rhinos, interviewing with the game park wildlife officers. So there's 2 guys for every set of rhinos there. They've got cameras, they track elephants throughout Africa that are transiting across different countries. To see that and the insights that I got from myself, also from the son, was amazing. And then some of the side trips you do. We went to Uganda afterwards, went and saw the gorillas in the impenetrable forest, right up close and personal. A big male gorilla brushing past your body. Where else can you do that? It was so cool, so amazing. I'd recommend it to everybody.